Hey guys, what is up? This is Mr. Gentle Zombie, and today I am back for something like episode 43, I think. Yeah, that sounds about right. And does anybody even know what this place is? I'm guessing you don't. Maybe you do. If you do, congratulations. Not a place one goes too often, hence why it's decorated so blandly. But this is our little squid farm thing. AFK at the end of that hall. Got an ink sac while I was doing that intro. Yeah, I'm gonna have to AFK here because, you see, we kind of mucked things up last episode. Like that Ender, let's be honest, that one was really bad. So here we are, gathering some more ink sacs so we can get some more black wool. I think all the other resources that we're gonna need aren't too bad, but yeah, we're just gonna need to make a more massive spawning platform, and we're gonna go back to the old design because, to be honest, that new one is just not that good. So yeah, that's what's up. Yeah, I'm gonna hang out here for a while. You guys can skip to the fun parts. I'll just, be doing this. So I'm not gonna AFK I haven't AFK'd yet at the squid farm for a ton of time. I did it for a little bit, but there's some other people online. So I think this might actually be a better time to go get some quartz. Yeah, I think I'll AFK at the slime farm, or at the squid farm, a little bit later. Let's, we're just gonna head through here. Let's see what we can do in the nether. Gathering up quartz. I've got a couple stacks of the ore, but or of the shard. No, I don't know what. I guess it's just called quartz. But yeah, I've got a couple stacks of that. And I'm just not sure that it's gonna be enough, because the new farm design has a wider spawning platform, which means it'll be too close to the, which way should we go? Whoa, whoops. It'll be closer to the main end island, because the spawn platform goes like all the way around, and also go like backwards, because it's, that's the whole idea with this, is it has a bigger spawning platform so it gets better rates. However, the issue is that then that means that we're gonna have to extend the tunnel farther so that they can't teleport back to the end island. So that means, yeah, here we are gathering up resources to do that. Ender Slayer's actually done something pretty cool. I'm definitely liking what he did up on the higher levels. Did he do much on the outside? Wow, that was some really bad lag FPS wise. Okay, that is pretty good. It could still use some color on the outside. At least it's got something like coherent in terms of the structure. Oh, wait. Okay, I've gathered a ton of random things that may or may not be of use. Put them in shulker boxes. I've tried to think of everything. I would be very surprised if I don't have to come back. But you never know. It's always good to have hope. So yeah, I brought everything I could think of. It's what I don't think of that concerns me. Yeah, and we'll see how this goes. I'm going the right direction, that helps. I've oftentimes just turned this way and realized that I wasn't supposed to go this way. I've already figured out what our first loss is going to be, probably. The bookshelves are over the void. When I mine them, eventually I'm probably not going to catch one of these. We'll see. Should still be at an even number, that's good. 12, 13, 14. Perfect so far. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, we got them all. Heading back again. Our first trip was for blue terracotta, and now number 2 for white stained glass panes. Oh, another positive is that this little oddity is finally getting its end rod. Okay, this might cause some lag, but at some point we're gonna have to begin with the destruction. I suppose this is a reasonable starting point. Not a ton for lag. Okay. So at this point the cleanup is almost done, except now there's the long portion of the cleanup that is mining this tower. I'm gonna do what I can to collect some of this black glass, but I don't know how successful it'll be. Yeah. Well, now here we go. Doing this again. More tunnel. We've got to make it longer, because we're going to have a bigger spawning platform, so then it'll extend out in, that way, and we don't want to get it too close, so yeah, we're going to have this go further then, so that it can start further over here, so that it doesn't muck up everything. Yeah. Lots of fun stuff. I did not plan that, by the way, but that's a pretty convenient point to end. Okay, so I'm almost finished up with this. I do have some limitations on when I can record because of background noise that, yeah, comes and goes, so it might not be as frequent as I normally would. Okay, got the top quartz done. Now it's just the sandstone slabs and the carpets, and then of course the big thing that I can't think of, the Ender farm itself. Oh boy, this is close. This is real close, but it looks like we just barely have enough purple. Okay, so I've now pretty much got this room done. I do need to do another layer of carpet up there. I ran out. And then it'll just be a matter of the farm itself, which will be right here. Made a mistake. So I crafted all my black glass into glass panes, thinking that then those are cheaper, so it'd be better to use the panes to build our big thing upward. Probably not, really. I feel like they could land here and be annoying. And I don't want that. Oh boy. Oh wait, I know what I can do. Yeah, we can mine some stuff and then we can, mine those blocks. No, I don't know. Oh boy. We'll see. I'll think of something. Well, I did a pretty good dent in our tower upward out of black wool. Then I ran out of dirt, actually, that I was using to do scaffolding. So now I've got 39. Now that should be enough. However, now I'm at the bottom. So, yeah. Not ideal. Let's see here. I suppose we'll head back in the... No. Oh no. I could get some of this stuff to build the platform and do the things. I suppose. Need some quartz slabs, I bet. Some rails, maybe. Probably should. Okay, so we are nearly finished with the 1/4 portion. We've still got a lot to do. and then we're gonna have to remove some. I might get efficiency 5 shears, efficiency 4 shears or something. I'll have to see, because yeah, like this thing doesn't go out that far. It goes from here, which I believe then would be this. Yeah, okay. So we're gonna be cutting off like all that and a lot, basically. And that's about done now, I think. No, it's gonna be kind of unclear where the borders are, just because it's dark on dark. Where even is the thing? But I believe that we finished it. Aside from, as I said before, removing all this. Now we gotta find something to do with the extra black wool. And then, yeah, removing this, I think it would be best. And I think, yeah, it would definitely be worthwhile to get some iron. So I'm gonna do that. This whole thing makes a lot more sense looking from down here. Almost done. Okay, bad news. This is gonna really throw a wrench in things. It's not 5 wide. It's 7 wide. This is 5 wide, but it's not supposed to be 5 wide. It's supposed to be 7 wide. That's just that is just fantastic. Oh boy. So yeah, we've now entered the painful portion of this. I've already tried and failed quite a bit. Mostly because of EA. But yeah, we're gonna see how this goes. And again, the big issue is that the damage, and I somehow lost the iron blocks that were in my ender chest, so I can't make a beacon. I don't have enough. I had some that were here, but it's not enough. And as usual, we're getting like insanely horrible luck when it comes to this. We at one point went 44 throws with no endermites. I suppose I should probably eat again. And we're now through 22. And didn't get one. That's all the ender pearls that I have. So I'm actually gonna have to go all the way back to my castle in the overworld to get ender pearls. Like, come on, EA, get it together. And again, that's probably then. I think I've only had one endermite spawn, and then I actually got it in there. Except you apparently can't name it once it's in a minecart, which is stupid. So yeah, that screwed me over. And then so that means I've done like 70 some throws and only gotten one endermite. Yeah. Let's see. So now I've gotta just go and do this and get some sleep again. I swear it is always nighttime. Oh, I guess it isn't now. Okay. And then, yeah, we've got to get some ender pearls. So we've got a beacon giving us regeneration and resistance. We're gonna Just hope this finally keeps us safe. I suppose I can get the minecart and name tags on hand. Yeah. As usual, our luck is just horrible. That's a stack. We've already used 20, so at this point we should have, yeah, we should be, we should have one by now. Just from this time alone, not even the other 77 I've thrown, only getting one. Well, I mean, if I throw there's no way I could go like 100 throws without getting one. But this is crazy. Statistically, I've now have to have done about 100 and only gotten one. But yeah. Okay, now we just gotta... Okay, there we go. Look at that. You can't even put a name tag on him from there? Are you kidding me? This is really getting... like they're determined to make this as annoying as possible. And we do have a finite amount of time. Oh boy. Okay, here we go. No, no. Get back down here. Then we're gonna place that one up. Okay, so now that we've got it named, that does reduce a lot of the risk. Now we just need to get it in the minecart. And then we get it to come over here and fall. And there they go. What we're gonna do is we're gonna have the hopper put it into this chest. But if the chest is full, then it'll instead be able to get, it'll have time to go into there. And I would like to get a chest to make that one a double chest. But it's so insanely laggy, probably because of all the Endermen. I guess that's the price you pay. Can I do it like that? There we go. And one thing that I want to put in here is a stack of iron blocks, just so that we don't have to worry about anvils running out. Lapis is valuable, so people have to bring their own lapis. I've made a slight addition to the Ender, adding 8 dispensers, going from 1 dispenser to 8. You can see kind of down here. We've also got redstone that turns off the hoppers. So essentially they go through here and down into the thing here, or into the chest. If the chest is full, they go into here. If the chest is, well, actually this hopper's strength, they'll take them out first and send them into those dispensers behind to get dispensed. However, if the chest is full, or if the chest is empty, then it'll turn on this redstone and lock these hoppers so that then they just go straight through and into the chest. The one issue is that the dispensers don't actually turn on with that. They only turn on based on that one. So yeah, you kind of just gotta keep making sure that you get that one. Gotta hit the Enderman there, or else you'll run into some issues. But aside from that, I think this should work relatively well. Looks like some of the hoppers do land on, or some of the ender pearls do land on there, which is not ideal. So now let's see here. Yeah, you're not, we're not really getting much for backup, which is always good. Not much I can do about that redstone collecting them. So that's just gonna have to be how it is. So I've gathered quite a few resources, somewhat with Ender Slayer's help. Because we're going to be making another project here in the end that should be fairly fantastic. Boy, how did I miss this? Okay. Well, anywho, what we're gonna do is we're gonna head off to somewhere like, oh boy, this is actually gonna be a little bit annoying. Drat, they're Enderman. I must light up some areas first. Okay, here is our first one, which is right up here. First kind of corner of the thing of our build. Put it that way, I guess. And now I've got to find how in the world did we get Enderman over here. It's a mystery to me how we get so many like spawning. And how there's, especially how there's still unlit blocks. Like, yeah, there was the one block that was at 7 and somehow spawned 4 of them. I don't know. I just don't know. Regardless, I think we're gonna have to, move on from that, and it's only gonna get a lot more kind of weird because now we're gonna get ones that are spawning up there. But we also have 2 more or 3 more of these things to do. So yeah. Oh boy. Oh boy. That's just great. Yeah. We've already mucked up. Big time too. We're off by several blocks. Okay, here we go to find out if it all lines up. The block there should be the 10th one. So we should need to put in 8 more, which means we should be down to 19, and this should all line up. Yes, there we go. I fixed it. I'd put in 4 extra blocks along the diagonal portion, but now that's done. Oh, thank you. Now we've only got one. That's 1/8, but oh. Okay, I'm on with Ender Slayer. No, not Schematica. I'm on with Ender Slayer, and we're building, and hopefully this should line up. Yes, it does. Excellent. I did that whole quarter circle perfectly.
Nice.
It's a very big circle. That's my analysis.
Hi, Cheetah.
Cheetah's not here. We should have 27 left. And hit. There we go. Hit that. So now we're halfway done with the outer circle. Not bad. So I've made a ton of progress. And you'll see I'm gonna fly on up so we can let some Endermen despawn. And yeah, I've finished and filled in the entire entire ring. Just, as you may have guessed, I had circumstances that I couldn't record in, but with how long everything's been taken, I've needed to get playing. Now, on one hand, I believe some of these aren't quite spawn proof. Yeah. Like, I'd like to make this fully spawn proof, so I am gonna go around on the inner circle as well and place torches just to make sure that everything works nicely. I think that would be a good idea. And I'm really thinking that maybe we will be a little bit elitist or aristocratic. Not aristocratic, just elitist. Although we are kind of aristocratic because the people who rule are the people who play, and the people who play are the ones who get rich. So, be elitist and make this elytra accessible only. I think that would be kind of cool. Not really. I'm just kind of too lazy to build a staircase. And to be honest, like, who would really use it anyway if we did have it? So, I'm back to lighting stuff up. And I'm doing 6 blocks in between them. So, yeah. We're going to be doing some of that. 3 and 3 and yeah. Okay, I'm gonna stop. This isn't the most entertaining content, is it? And that's the last torch in this. Again, these ends don't line up perfectly. I think this one is like one off. But that is the final thing. It's extremely circular, theoretically spawn proof, and provides convenient access to the end gateways. Let's get a view of it from like really high up. Yeesh. That's one big circle. Wonder how many. Could I make a second looper on this? Not quite. Here's your interesting sport. You've got to fly like vertical loops around an object and go. You figure out the logistics of how the sport is gonna work. You're gonna do teams, individual competitions. It's gonna be like a season, multiple games, all sorts of fun logistics to work out for the new sport that we're gonna invent. Or not really. Spoiler alert, it's not gonna happen. That was just a joke. But the end now has a ring around it. And then if we need to, we want to go off on an adventure, we can fly up quicker than using any stairs that I would have built. That's why I didn't build stairs. And then we got a nice, easy place to throw the ender pearl into. And then when we're done, come back and you're right here. Okay. Well, the end is now newly renovated and looking quite nice. I think what I should do is get myself a screenshot for this episode. While I do that, I'd like to thank you all very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.